Okay, we're going to the van booth. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay, welcome back. This is on van build. This is going to be my final van build video. Now, I'm going to back Blind Views on this one because Blind Views did a video on a week ago, and I agree 1,000% with them, because what it boils down to is the van build this year was very well run. I got to admit, it was one of the best run operations that I've ever been part of. And the other thing too is that I don't want to say any names, but you'll notice that the Mobile Traveler and Cece, they both lost their rigs, and now they're all set up. And mind you, we didn't buy the rig for Randy, but anything he needed, he got fixed or repaired or whatever. And the funny part about it is that they came back and worked at the van build. So a lot of people can be on the van build case. I don't really care. That's not what I'm here for. And I think it was a great run operation. I think Jamie did better this year than last year. Now, the $75 thing I thought was pretty high at first, but then I started looking around and it's really a spit in a bucket. What went on in the van build is just unbelievable. Like the amount of solar and the carpentry and all the fans that were put in and beds and the sewing. For crying out loud, I go down for a joke and I'm going into sewing. I says, hey, I got a pair of coveralls. I need some of my winter coveralls from Canada. You think you can sew them up for me? Oh yeah, bring them in, Badge. We'll fix them up. They sewed my coveralls for me. So, you know, I got what can you say? Now, the thing that I want to push on is the hanger-oners. And the hanger-oners are all the people on the outside of the program that never bought their vans. Now, I think it's wrong. I'm not ever going to say it's right. I just dead against it. They want to be part of the van build, but they don't want to pay. So let me be in the airborne, but I don't want to jump out of airplanes. So what I'm saying is that if you're going to come to the van build, come to the van build. If you're going to go hang outside and think you're part of the van build, you're not. I'm sorry. You're just not part of the van build. Unless you're inside that circle or you got a band on your arm, you're not part of the van build. Sorry, that's the way I think about it. And 90% of it was cheap YouTubers, like Blind View said. Like, these people are making, like I don't even get paid for it. And I put a van build video up and it gets 1,000 views. So they're making money off this, but they're not paying it. So what I'm saying that for next year, every YouTuber that makes a video on the van build, buy a wristband. If you don't buy a wristband, don't put a van build video up. And there's a lot of them out there. I can't even talk about which ones they are. So it's just, they're skimming the program is what they are. If you're going to go to the van build, go to the van build. If you're going to be a hanger-oner, be a hanger-oner. But don't get on the YouTube and whine and bitch because it's $75. If you can't pay the $75, don't come. Simple as that. And I don't really care about pay $70, $75 next year. I really don't care because it's worth every penny. It's just worth every penny. Unless you physically go into the van build and help somebody, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So don't sit there and say, oh, you're full of shit. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to fill in the van build and make money off the van build, pay your $75, and that's all I'm going to say in that. Back to the real story. Jamie did an awesome job on the van build. The teams were set up. They had lots of room to work. They weren't tripping over everybody, and I think it was a very, very, very well-run operation. And we'll be back next year. That's all I can say. So I'll leave that one with you, and I hope the hell you don't agree with it, because if you don't agree with it, put a thumbs down, because I want to see how many people can pay that aren't going to pay the $75 next year.